Wow, look who dressed up today.
I had to, okay, we're already in it, so do the intro. Go ahead.
Are we, wait, what? Oh, see, she gives me a countdown. She's like,
and we're on in 5, 4,
right, that's
3. So fans, shit that shit. That wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Well, there it is, and it's done, so.
You have a vision in your head, and it sometimes, doesn't do what you want it to do.
What's going on with your hair today? Is it in buns?
Do you hate me?
Ponytails?
Or,
No, sorry. No. What's going on is I can't see it. Ooh, cute! No, I couldn't see it because of your headphones.
No, thank you, actually, because
I'm just seeing, your hair sticking out, and I was like, what's happening?
Want everyone to know I can look good. I feel like the past 2 podcasts I've looked like, what did I call myself? A toad trying to DJ. So I wanted to definitely show out, if you will, for this one. Also, I just came from a table read where I wanted to impress, obviously, the whole cast and director and everyone to be like, this is the coolest girl ever in the world. We need to work with her forever.
Monochrome green. You just love a monochrome outfit. Do you have green pants on as well?
I wish. But I did monochrome for my last table read. And that was also very, very brat vibes, very Charlie vibes. And this was also giving Charlie vibes. And so I switched it up. Here.
Nice.
Because I know
I was about to say, are we going to get a little fit check? Ooh!
I'm going to fall. Okay. Yeah. And this is...
Very cute. Love.
And then I wore Little Mary Jane's.
What is this a table read for?
It's for a thesis film that I cold read auditioned for. I think you know what that means, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. For those not at all in the actor world, that just means I didn't have the script. So when I was reading it was when I was doing it. And I booked it from that. But...
Is this the one where you thought you were auditioning for one role?
Yes.
And then it was okay, I do remember this. Yeah.
So that was also a thing. So I auditioned for the other one role, and then she was like, can you actually audition for the lead? And I was like, let me go cold read this again. Okay. And that's just a testament to be yourself. But I think it was just, I'm not. I'm never myself as much as I want to be. I try, but I just cannot help but put on a show. You know what I mean? Have so the friends that will tell you the truth, and my friend that reads with me, Natalia, is always like, you're using your actor voice. What are you doing? Your voice does not sound like that. And the tape starts rolling, and I'm like, hi everyone, my name's Sophie, and it's stop doing that. Just be yourself, but I can't. So it's a testament, I guess, to be yourself, because I was so I can't do anything except read the lines right now because I don't know them.
Yeah.
I was just myself.
Just yourself, and
that was enough.
You booked the role.
And there we go.
That's right.
And bro, I'm so excited because it's like a concept film. She showed me, so it's going to be, it's a short proof of concept, but it's going to be basically it's a fashion piece. She's like, I want this to be if a brand wanted to use this, they could. So the shit they're gonna put me in, she was showing me photos, think Hunger Games,
oh my gosh,
high neck metal plates, I'm so excited.
Well, I'm very excited to see this. Can't wait for updates.
Me too. Hi. Tell me how you are. What day is it today? 5 plus 7 more days till birthday. And therefore 6 more days until
8 more days. 8 more days.
I get to leave after birthday.
I leave one day after my birthday. Yeah.
I thought you were literally headed out on the 11th, and I was so sad for you that, like, first day back,
That
you would
would
have
have
to...
sucked.
That's what I was thinking.
My
Yeah.
birthday is just leave the country, yeah. That would have been upsetting. No, I leave on the 13th, so, yeah, that's my update is I'm, like, last week in the States.
What you
Kinda
doing?
pricey.
What you feeling? What's the vibes?
Today and tomorrow, I am just, like, doing some errands, which sounds dumb, but, like... you know, getting the last few things that you need from the States, trying to check off some things, start, like, putting my brain together for packing, you know, like, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then I get to go to our homeland, Giles County, and stay with none other than Lauren Phil.
The homeland!
The homeland! I think we should call it that.
The homeland,
like,
yes.
not call it where we're actually from and just say the homeland, you know?
The good old homeland. I think that's a
homeland.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to the homeland, and then this Saturday is when I will run. Oh, okay.
This is an ad for LaCroix. Yeah, sponsored by LaCroix. LaCroix, please, for as much as we buy you all, my boyfriend goes through, I'm not even kidding, probably a pack every 3 days. And that's me.
By himself?
That's me dialing him back, bro. That's me being like, Zach, you can't drink 4 LaCroix in one day. Like, that's just not good stewards.
Has he always done that, or is that like...
He's addicted to sparkling water. Like,
since when? Like, since he met you or before that?
I mean, it might be... it might be... I know he's always liked it, but, like, since I've known him, I got him a Soda Stream. And from there, it was kind of over.
Yes.
Like,
okay.
But here's the thing. He's a priss, and he doesn't like the Soda Stream. It doesn't get it bubbly enough. It has to be in a bottle or a can. Glass bottle's the best. It tastes the best. I know, he's
okay,
a
well, I'm also kind of like that, because if there is a soda in a glass bottle, I swear it tastes better. I do not know why, but example, let me give you some examples. Ready? A Coke in a glass bottle versus a can. The glass bottle tastes better. Knee-highs, always in a glass bottle, they taste better. Do you remember those? We used to have them at camp. Knee-highs. Are you kidding me? What?
This is like a foreign word to me. It sounds like high C.
No. Wait. Let me show you the label. And you're going to see it, and you're going to go, oh my gosh, I remember those.
So, yeah.
And if you don't,
LaCroix, I'm a real fan. And he's such a nerd. He looked up, because on the flavors.
Do you not remember those from camp?
Bro, you're making me feel crazy. I've never seen those in my life.
Okay, yes, you...
I mean, I know I have because you're always right. Like, I don't have... For any of you guys who know, I don't have a memory. Like, I don't have memories. It's so weird. Ansley has to be like, last year we were here. And I'm like, yes, we were. You're right. Would I have been able to tell you that with a gun to my head? No.
No, and this is why it's bad when people ask you where you were, what you were doing in certain parts of your life, because you just don't know.
Ansley had to be... Right? Ansley had to be... Once again...
I know what you're going to say.
Ansley had to be interviewed for when I thought I was going to go be a super spy for the government. Fun fact that you... Right? Wouldn't I have been such a good spy?
Do you want to say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
You never would have guessed it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that bitch is spying on me.
Okay, but also, yeah, like, you were gonna actively go work for the
I think that's why they liked it, too, because they were like, you never would suspect her. Ansley had to be actively, like, interviewed by a scary man who came to my school out of the blue to, like, just talk to random people to identify, or what's that called? Investigate and make sure I wasn't a Russian spy, actually. And Ansley knew my life better than I did. Like, I was just like, oh, God.
Which I'm always curious. I'm like, did our stories even match up? Because they were asking me.
Half the time I was fudging. I was just like, I think. Well, I would always say, like, I think that was 2014. Like, I'm sorry.
Right. No, because this was what? This was like 2019, 2020? I think it was 2019 when this was happening.
Because it was before COVID,
Where was Sophie in 2014? The summer of 2014? Like, oh my gosh. I had to be like, okay, 5 years ago, where were we? And so, but thankfully I was able to be like, camp, acting thing, camp.
Right. So weird. Okay.
Crazy.
I cut you off big time. Circle back.
Anyway, glass bottles are better. That's what I want to say. Also, I'm doing my first 10K on Saturday.
Ooh.
So that'll be so fun. And I will send you a picture.
Okay.
when
Are
I'm done.
I don't know, are you nervous? Like, what's the vibe?
No, I'm not nervous.
Not
My
at
goal
all.
is not to, like, no, genuinely not at all. Because
Not at
my goal
all.
is just, like, to be
Finish.
done and, like, make it in the qualifying time, which I'm not at all nervous about
What's the
making it
qualifying
into.
time?
It's like an hour and a half. I was like, I could walk half of it.
Okay,
and be done in an
embarrassing.
hour and a half.
How long is a 10K again?
Oh, no, you're good. 6.2 miles.
Bro, that's a... No. Me, like... Ansley, me, like, actively running for months on end here in LA,
Yeah.
the most I ever got to comfortably where my body wasn't actively, like, well, genuinely the whole time, stop running, you hate this, quit. The most I could ever get was, like, 3 miles.
Okay,
Like-
but it's like fair, but I've been like I've been running for the past like 4 or 5 weeks maybe to like, get used to running again. And then an hour and a half though, think about it. If you're running, let's say
No,
you're
I'm
running,
doing the
like,
math right now. That's like, I do like 20 minutes, 25 minutes per mile. So I'm already out.
No, you walk a mile in 20 minutes. That's a walking pace.
Oh.
So a running pace is probably, I'd say 10, 11, 12 are like slower miles, right?
Okay,
so
yeah,
let's
I'm
say
doing
you're
10.
even running like 12-minute miles, which is like stupid slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're running, like, I feel like maybe marathon runners run a 12-minute pace. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about running community. You can just completely bash
Let
us
us
here.
know.
I don't know. Let us know. 12 minutes quite slow. You could still be done in an hour and a half for a 10K.
Okay.
So, like, just, yeah. So that's
Okay.
why I'm not nervous about it, because I'm like, do I care about winning? No. Am I
No.
going to win? No.
No.
So my goal is to just, like, finish.
Just do a little bop, bop, bop. It's gonna suck because this has been so, like, easy to do. It's just like, let's jump on a call.
Well, because I'm not working
and
right
record
now.
our podcast. And then it's like, oh, if we want to do this, we have to record at 7 a.m. Or
Prob's not.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. We're here for you. Okay, anyway, what book are you reading? Are you still reading Red Rising? Have we branched out? Are we done with the series?
I feel like we can skip over this because it's
No,
still...
I'm done with my book,
well then
so
give
I'm
your
not-
update. Okay, then just say that. Just go into what you want to say. Don't rub in and let everyone else know that I'm a slow reader and I haven't read. I'm still on my book. Yeah.
I love you, Sanders.
Get out.
Okay,
I do have a movie though to talk to when you're done. What does that look?
I also have a movie to talk about. Anyway, I finished A Gentleman in Moscow. I went on Goodreads. I gave it a 5-star. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal.
She went on Goodreads.
I went on Goodreads.
Follow
Shout
Ansley
out
on
to Ellen.
Goodreads, everyone.
Shout out to Ellen. She's the one that's like, get on Goodreads and review books. I didn't review it, but I did give it a star. It was just like the ending I also really enjoyed. Very poetic, very fun, very clever. Writing style just like playful and good and also philosophical at times. Very interesting, very good. I know I said this last week, but I'd still recommend it having finished the book. Ending
She would recommend
is good.
it once again. Was it a twist at the end or was it just the end?
There was like some action, I guess, at the end that you were like, oh, what's happening? But a little bit of a twist, I'd say. Sure, yeah, it was good.
Yay, Ansley, for finishing. Welcome to the Finished Book Club.
Finished book club.
We love a finished book club.
That's me.
Okay, we got one of Zach's friends on the Red Rising series, and it's
Yes.
so fun because he's like a gamer. He's just a dude. Like, he is a dude. But it is so fun. Like, he's texting Zach and he's like, wait, 6th chapter, this and this happening? Like, what? And it's so fun.
That's
like,
gonna be me. You know that's gonna be me when I read
Oh,
it.
and that is the
I'm
type of book
still
where you're like,
upset
what?
Because
Spotify.
I'm still out. Yeah, it says I still have 2 days left. I'm like, I wasn't keeping track, but that's too freaking long.
Too freaking long.
Too freaking long.
I'm a
Anyway,
reader,
what movie are you
and I
gonna
wanna
tell us
read?
about?
Oh, I watched because I watch TV. I'm an iPad kid, and I have to watch TV on my break at work because that's really the only time I can watch it. And so I watch movies in half-hour sequences. It's
I've done that
really
many
fun.
times.
And I watch Kinds of Kindness on Hulu. Listen, if you want a movie that you will remember and that you will think about and have to talk about and verbally process, this is the movie for you.
Am I gonna cry?
Maybe.
Okay.
As in, like, from what's going on. If you want a movie that's normal and tells a singular plot line with lovable characters, this is not the movie for you.
Okay.
No, it's what we would call a very stylistic choice.
Did you like it?
Did you see Poor Things with Emma Stone?
No, I did not.
And you have no desire to, from your tone of voice.
I heard it got great reviews, so that's living in the back of my head, but most friends I had that watched it were like, I'm not sure. So that's why I haven't watched it.
My parents called Poor Things, my parents, as I've alluded to, raised very Christians. They're the homeland is conservative Southern Virginia, and they said it's an Emma Stone porno. That's Lauren Phillips' take.
Gosh, okay. Well.
Which, to be fair, there was a lot of naked Emma Stone.
Okay.
Having sex.
Okay.
So it's by that same director.
I see.
Very stylistic. Once again, a lot of naked Emma Stone, actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It has like an all-star cast. Like all the cast members in it are very good and like known actors.
Well, that's how Poor Things was too.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
It was a big A-list cast.
That type of vibe. How do I don't want to like spoil it because I honestly think people should watch it just to be like, what is cinema? What is art? Like, it's all relative.
Like meta. It's very meta.
Yeah, it's like when you go to the museum and you look at the painting for the longest time and you're like, I hate it, but you won't stop looking at it, will you? Like, you can't stop.
Okay.
It was kind of that. I was just like, but I couldn't stop watching it. It's 3 short movies within one movie. Like, the credits roll in the middle of the movie. I was like, what? And then I clicked on the screen and it showed like 40 minutes left. And I was like, what? And then the movie just starts again, but it's a different movie. I don't want to give sweat. It was so crazy. Like.
Okay. Well, when I'm feeling crazy, I'll save that for
feeling...
Ansley's feeling crazy.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's really good for actually half-hour stint watches. Because you're kind of like, I'm done. Like, that's enough for now. Because you can
only watch it for 30 minutes at a time before your brain just, like, explodes. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Another movie recommendation I have, I texted you about this, was I watched Funny Girl for the first time. Had never seen Barbra Streisand in a movie. I'd, like, heard her sing.
You'd never seen Hello, Dolly?
No, not on film. I've only seen it in the play version. And so I'd never seen her act, and I was like, this woman is incredible. Like, I knew she was an amazing singer, right? We all know that. So I'd heard her sing. But I'm watching her on this screen mesmerized by this individual. I was just like, wow. Also, I'd never seen Omar Sharif in anything, so that was fun. I was like, oh, wow. He is apparently a famous actor from, like, that time period. He's Egyptian.
Hi, Omar.
And he popped off, like, after that movie. So it also was very... Like, especially the first half was just very feel-good fun, you know? The last half was not. It was a bit of a downer. And I kind of ended the movie a bit sad. But
no.
It's okay. It was still good. Still, like, a good watch. Would highly recommend.
Did you watch it with Russ and Sue?
I told Sophie about it because... Yes, I did. And I told Sophie about it because I was just watching this person like Sophie could play this role. Because she just... Wow. She was funny. She was charismatic. She was cool. You know?
And she was, like, awesome and pretty and...
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. I categorize, honestly, I love to hear what, like, Russ and Sue and my mom and dad say about films. Like, I'm always just like, what did you... Because they have such... I mean, the boomer opinion is an opinion, whether we like it or not. You know what I mean? And you got to take it into account.
Well, they also usually have, like, insightful things to say. Right?
No,
like, even if I disagree with them, they have something insightful to say. Then I'm like, I will think about that.
And once in a while, you're like, I agree with that.
That's so true.
All that to say, did they enjoy the movie?
All
Okay.
3 of us liked it. Because
Yes.
I said, I'd like to watch an older film. I was just feeling it, right? I was like, what's an older film that you guys like that I would like? And they said, have you ever seen Funny Girl? And I said, no. And so then we watched it. And they hadn't seen it in years, though. So it was kind of this moment where, like, all 3 of us were, like, laughing and smiling and just like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It was a great time.
Oh, I recently, I feel like the past, like, couple of older movies I watched, I'm gonna be, like, annoying. But it was just, like, I found myself just being, like, the women leads are so, like, snore. Like, they're either, like, it was just such the trope back. Like, I'm thinking of, like, the latest, like, what's the Audrey Hepburn movie I watched? I think it was Sabrina, and that's, like, a famous film. Like, people love that movie. Yeah. But I was just
I
like,
did not like that movie.
because it's, like, and there's so many of those in, like, old films, which they're still beautiful. And what I loved the movie, like, it was such a, like, style, and, like, it's a beautiful movie, and Audrey Hepburn, hello. But yeah, it's just like, oh, she's ugly, like, and then the whole movie's about her trying to, like, and then classic when she comes back, then he loves her. And I don't know, maybe I missed the points where he loved her before. I don't know. I was just, like, weird, and then he was, like, rich and in his office just being a man.
No, I've seen Sabrina, and it's not my favorite. This film, Barbra Streisand, the female lead, is not snore. She's she's just like,
she's
so
bitchin'.
She's a go-getter is what she is, because she's like, I'm amazing, I'm gonna be on stage, look out world, here I come, and she freaking does it.
Is such a, like, that's such an interesting, like, because I feel like Barbra Streisand, like, those are the roles she played. Like, you will never find her in the "why don't you love me" role. You know what I mean? Like, even in Hello Dolly, she's like, "What's up, bitches?" Like, she's like, "Hello, I'm here." Like, what's her voice? It's so cool. It's just like, "Hello."
It is so cool.
Yo, follow me wherever I go.
That is not what
Okay, bye.
But she is, I agree with you, like, she's a powerhouse, right? Like, she's a powerhouse
It's the broad
actress.
shoulders.
She's a powerhouse singer. She's just, like, a powerhouse, like, presence, right?
That's
just,
how
like,
I feel. Hot take. That's how I feel about Sandra Bullock. Like, I feel like even in her meek part, like, she's just such a...
No, I agree.
You know
is that a
what I mean?
hot take?
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I haven't seen, and it's on my list and I want to see, I haven't seen Sleepless in Seattle, actually.
Wait, okay, hang
Embarrassed?
on. Two things.
Oh.
First thing, she's not in that. Second thing... Okay, the second thing...
Hi, guys. I'm an actor in LA. Like... And I'm like, why am I not working? It's probably because I've talked to a director accidentally, not knowing who the fuck he was. Like, I'm, like, talking to Steven Spielberg, and he's like, what the fuck? Get out of my face. Or, like, some directors made a reference to me, and I've just been like, what? I'm sorry.
Okay, Sandra Bullock, are you thinking while you were sleeping?
Yeah.
Is that the one you're thinking?
Hey, and you know what? Sleep in the title. So
no, and that's why I was like,
an
okay,
honest
I understand
mistake.
The correlation here.
Thank
Sleepless
you.
in Seattle is Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Classic.
Wait, but that's they're also in the letter writing one.
Yes, you've got mail. Correct. Well done.
Oh,
look at you.
Which I watched that with Zach, and he didn't like it. Canceled big time. Once again, another red flag for my boyfriend.
Drinks too much LaCroix and doesn't like you.
And makes you go on straight down water slides. Why do you? Hello? If for some miracle, like, I'm gonna cash it in as, like, a birthday present. If for some miracle we can ever get Zach on the podcast, everyone's just gonna be like, wait, he seems like such a nice guy. Like, why is she so mean to him?
I'm a good guy.
That's like everyone who meets him is like, he's so, like, chill and nice. Like, what's
and you're like, you don't
going on here? Like, why are you guys okay? Like, how does this work?
You don't understand. He bullies me and makes me go on straight down water slides. Okay, You've Got Mail's fantastic. Sleepless in Seattle is that, honestly, I like You've Got Mail better. I don't know if that's a hot take, actually, because Sleepless in Seattle, I think, is like this quintessential rom-com, right? And there are some good moments, but I think I like You've Got Mail because there's a lot more screen time of Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks together, which I appreciate. While You Were Sleeping has Sandra Bullock. It's awesome. I love that
That's
film.
about the coma?
Yes. Yes, it is. You have not seen that.
I don't think so, but now I'm like starting to remember some weird things. Wait, have I seen it? Because she falls in love with the brother.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Okay, I think I've seen it.
But even in that one, like, that's a meeker Sandra Bullock. But I wouldn't call her, like, super meek. Because she's still kind of like, get out my face, you know? A little bit of that. Even, like, when she's with the family, she's like, you know, a little bit of the, I don't know what's going on.
To all the casting directors who are going to be watching this, I consider myself a Sandra Bullock type.
No, which is why I said
no meek roles for me. I'm not a meek girl. I mean, I can be if you want, but my homework then for this is that I will watch Sleepless in Seattle.
Okay.
And get back to you.
All right, let me know your thoughts. Yeah, next week we can talk about it.
See what you think. I don't know any music. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
I have something for music. Sorry, please. I'm just the one that's like got stuff.
No, please, someone has to. I don't have a life over here, so.
High school, I was really into 21 Pilots. There's like a phase. I loved them. They have an album.
So into them.
I'm so into them. They have an album. I think it's called Vessel. It's with the two old men on the front, and I love this album. I can like sing it word for word. I love this album. Maybe not anymore, but I used to be able to. Love this album. And then, like, Blurry Face was okay, and then they got to another one. I don't even remember what the album was called, and I hated it. I hated the next album.
Was it because they went mainstream? Curious.
No, I mean, one thing that you love about 21 Pilots, but I also don't like, is they're very experimental, and they change up their style every album, right? Like, I feel like none of their albums are the same, which is what makes it fun, but then also, no, Blurry Face, I think, was pretty mainstream, and I liked Blurry Face pretty well.
I remember, that's the one
It was the one after Blurry Face that I was like, don't like it. So then, my brother Case says, hey, 21 Pilots had a new album. This was like last year, 2024. He said it's pretty good. You should listen to it. So I finally got around to it. And on my drive back, I was in Greenville last week, and on my drive back, I listened to this album twice all the way through. It was very good. It's called Clancy, I think, is the name of the album. Wait, so this is
their newest album, you're saying?
Yes, they're coming out with a new one in like a month, but this was like a year ago probably that they dropped this. I just am way late on the game. But specifically, I think it's called Midwest Indigo. It kind of has this like 80s vibe. Yeah, I know.
I feel like that's definitely Midwest a paint color that I want to use.
Yes. I think so.
Midwest
I
Indigo.
think so. And it kind of has this 80s vibe to it, like this throwback nostalgia, and I just like it. So, if anyone needs a song, that's a song. If you need an album, go have a listen to the album. It's quirky and fun, as all 21 Pilots albums are, but
I'm going to go listen to Vessel as well, because I couldn't tell you a single song on there.
Yeah, you could. If you listen to it, you would know it. Like Car Radio,
probably from like Being With You and like all that.
Migraine was famous. Trees, I think, was kind of up there. Anyway, if you listen to it, you'd know some of the songs.
I would know. I have a theory, and everyone let me know. I feel like the 21 Pilots to AJR pipeline is very, like, it's Venn diagram.
I agree.
And that's all I'll say about that.
As someone who loved 21 Pilots in high school and now also loves AJR, I agree.
Case in point, Case Melton as well.
Case Melton, Luke Melton.
Maybe, though, it doesn't go, it's a pipeline, right? I don't know if it goes the other way. Because I'm a lover of AJR first, but I didn't go down to the 21 Pilots, so I think it's...
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I feel like 21 Pilots is a weirder, quirkier AJR.
Yeah.
Like, very quirky at times. What food have you got for us? Who's been chefing it up at your house?
Oh, God, let me remember. Nothing of note. As you all know, it's still things at home for us. I don't think we've been out since. We did order burritos last night.
Of course you did. Zach's favorite food.
That is what I'll say. We don't go out anymore, but we do order burritos at least once a week. It's a must.
Because Zach wouldn't live.
I don't want to live, honestly, in that life.
Chilaquiles at least once a week?
No, not anymore. Yeah.
Sad day.
He's learned how to make, did I tell you this? Oh, this is like not of this week, but I'll use it because all the others is lame. We ate like chicken and broccoli. Tonight's menu is sheet pan kielbasa.
Yes!
It's an Ansley special.
My legacy lives on.
No, I really did. I put it on and I was like, what could we eat? What could we eat that's like different? And I was like, we haven't really had sheet pan yet.
Still amazing.
Sheet pan kielbasa.
Ride or die.
Ride or die. What was I saying? Oh, he's learned how to make, embarrassing, I'm sorry, huevos rancheros.
Oh, yeah, yum.
Like, made it from scratch, like, once again, chopped up all the peppers, all the sauces, put it in a blender, made a bomb-ass sauce, puts that on, like, the tortillas or whatever, and it's...
Yes, sir. Wow.
It's so good. What about Mama Sue? Is she just, like, chefing you up to...
No, where I was this past weekend is my grandparents live in South Carolina, so we were in South Carolina.
Barbecue?
That's North Carolina. This is really like, we're getting some mixy-matchy. What did you say, Chris swapped? We're getting some Chris swapped.
We're getting Chris swapped up in here. Here's my thing. As a person from the South, I feel like I can say this. Same diff. Like, to anyone else outside the South is what I'm saying. Like, if you go to anywhere, like, even, like, Pennsylvania, Maryland, if you say barbecue, they're going to be like, Carolina, Kentucky.
Guess, but I think of South Carolina as very, like, beach. And North Carolina is also beach, right? Because it's got Hilton Head. But North Carolina swings further west than South Carolina does. So I think that's why in my brain they're, like, really different. Anyway, not
the more you know.
So we were at my grandparents' house, and one of my grandmother's, like, signature things is biscuits. She makes, like, amazing biscuits from scratch. So this time, curveball, she's never done this before, she made regular biscuits, but she also made, like, blueberry biscuits, and they were so freaking good. They were delightful. So that was my, like, favorite eat of the week, I think, was blueberry biscuits.
Blueberry biscuit?
Yeah, blueberry biscuit.
Oh, I love a blueberry biscuit.
We should do one episode where we do alter egos.
I feel like no one will listen to that. Like, not only will no one be listening to this ever, but like...
But especially if I was like, Sylvia!
For when, I know, like a whole hour, can you imagine? And then I went to the parlor and got my armpit hair cut. Like, what? For a whole hour? On it? Well, we might accidentally draw in some, like, D&D fans or something. Where they're so like, true. I love a good role play. Right, like... And then the next episode they listen to, they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, where's Sylvia?
Oh, Annabelle and Sylvia, go!
I told we have some small semblance of hope, bro, because I told my director today, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like go record my podcast, and she was like, she was like, oh my god, you have a podcast, and I was like, well, it's not out yet, we're still editing it. It's not. Hey, I'm doing press for us, you're welcome. Well, actually, we're just talking still. And she was like, perfect, what's it about? And I went, oh, well, we just talk. We just, we just shoot the shit. We chit the chat.
We chit the chat. Is that what you said? Did you tell her?
I did. I said, we chit the chat. And she was like,
nice.
Oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, so if you're looking for, like, girls talking about crime or girls talking about politics, this is not it. She went, oh, wait, that's my favorite kind. And I was like, oh.
Well,
well, I have the podcast for you.
I do declare.
We have to stop. Okay, so... I have one singular comment, and it doesn't have to be, it's not it's not an opinion, I just need you, I just want to make sure you know it.
Okay.
I think it's with everything that's going on in the world and like trying to constantly not get like what's that called, like empathy exhaustion and
I thought you were gonna say depressed.
Yeah. I feel like there's some things you just have to choose to be like, that's so funny. What world do we live? Fuck. Apparently the whoever is it called the president? Did you know this? The president of France is suing Candace Owens for defamation because she said so many times how his wife is a man. And I just think that's so funny for both sides. Like the president of a country has time to be like, let's stop talking. Enough.
No, it's like a big deal. They did a whole podcast on it.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. For me, at the end of the day, like if I'm a public figure and people start being like, that her boyfriend's a girl, like it's a girl, like that's gonna suck and like, sure, but at the end of the day, he's not a girl and I'll just be like, haters, man, you guys are crazy.
Gonna hate.
Yeah, you guys are so wild that you think of these crazy stories.
This is
like,
true.
To take time out of my day to be like, nah, let's sue. I mean, I guess get the bag. Because that is crazy. But then the way she stood on it, she was like, come for me. Come, let's go. Like, what? And the fact that that's what we're talking about now, really? You have a whole podcast where you talk about that?
Yep. And I don't know. I have not listened to the podcast, so I do not know. But I am just like, man, there's some wild times going on out here, you know?
And I can't tell.
Wild times.
Like, she seems to truly believe it, too. She's like, no, this is the thing. And I'm like, girl.
No, there's like, I don't think she's the only one on that podcast. I want to say there's other journalists. That could be wrong, but anyway. So we laugh. Hee hee.
Anything else you want to say before?
That's all I got, man.
In honor of Miss Melton's birthday coming up.
I did not like the way that you said
Miss Melton's? I was gonna use a voice and I was like, we need to stop doing voices. Like, talk like a normal person, you can do it. Try to just not be funny.
Yeah, but I think that's also one of the fun parts, right?
Say the sentence.
Both of us do voices, and that's fun.
I think it's like, yeah. So we're gonna talk about birthdays today.
What's the question of the week?
I just did it! I just did a voice. Guys, do you guys mind for a second if we print and prattle? Thank you all for that moment. Oh, I should look up here.
Printing and prattling for 40 minutes.
For 40 fucking minutes, you motherfuckers. Okay? What, Ansley, tell me what, if you have one, or what were the standout birthdays in your life? Give me a lowdown, give me a rundown, give me some stories of bestie birthdays.
Okay, so I think, so to be honest,
TBH.
One of the ones that does stand out in my brain is actually a negative one, but it's just like, I think I've got to tell it because it's a very standout birthday.
The two that I remember are also bad.
Okay, well, there you go. No, I do have, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell one that's like not a great birthday and one that was like a great birthday memory. Okay, I'll do one of each. Okay, so one of the ones I remember most was my 12th birthday. Some backstory before I say
what a hard time in life.
It was for multiple reasons.
12-year-old, I'm sorry.
One of the reasons was my family had just moved to Alaska before my birthday. I think we had gotten there maybe like 2 weeks before my birthday. So you're in middle school, you're starting 7th grade, you've up and moved from the homeland in Virginia, and you've driven your way up to Alaska, which was actually a great time. The road trip was super fun. We get up there, and you're just kind of going, oh my gosh, I've lived in one place my whole 12 years, and now I'm in a brand new place, and I'm just not feeling it right now. In hindsight, truth be told, there are many great memories of Alaska, but this was not one of them. So, on my birthday, my family is so sweet. They're like trying to make it a good time, because they know. It's just like, man, usually you'd be spending your birthday with Sophie and Elwin and like the Steel Gang, you know, like usually you'd be spending with people in the homeland, and they weren't there. So I think I honestly don't remember anything about the birthday until right before dinner. So before the day, I think like my brothers and I went biking maybe. We like went and hung out with some kids who we had just met for a bit, whatever. Then we get to the part that makes it very memorable. So the reason it's memorable is because my dad gets home from work and we are like, we're gonna go for a bike ride before dinner. My mom says, great, I'm fixing dinner, you guys go. When you get back, we'll have dinner. Great. So we get on our bikes, we ride up around the medical center, because the way our town was super 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 small, and there was this giant like gravel road that came down and then went back up.
Why am I
and
not
then you could either go
remembering this
up or you
story?
could come down the hill and turn, and it like continues to go down. So 12-year-old Ansley has just gotten this bike. We like found it was like a secondhand bike. It was awesome. It's a Trek bike. And I'm riding my bike and I'm like, okay, this is like good, like maybe last is gonna be great. So I'm riding my bike down this hill, and physics are hard. So I take this turn after I've come down this giant hill a little too sharply, and instead of turning, I skid out. Like my bike goes flying. I completely tear up my hands and my arms, and my legs are just like shreked.
Birthday.
And so I obviously lose it. I'm like crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to ride my bike back to the house. Like, I've got to get there. So we get back to the house. I've got gravel like all in my hands. It hurts
Why do
so
I not
bad.
I don't know this story. Oh.
This is a rough time. It hurts so bad. So I like come in the door, dramatic 12-year-old that Ansley was. Let me tell you.
Okay, but
school,
gravel
like,
in your hands is so like that's bad.
Okay, fair, but also I was just like, it was gravel in my hands. It was also the fact that like I was like, I don't want to be here, like
Yeah, that's no.
So I run down the stairs to my bedroom and I fling myself on the bed, as one does. So upset again.
That's
so
beautiful.
I fling myself on the bed and I shut the door and I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone. And then maybe like a few minutes later, it was like,
Were you cleaned up yet?
No, not at all. I probably had blood all over the bed. I don't know. I don't remember. So not that long after, I distinctly remember, I don't remember if it was my mom or my dad, or I think both of them like came down, and I think they're there to console me, right? And instead they have a phone and they say, your aunt and uncle are on the phone and they want to say happy birthday to you. I'm in distress, so I'm clearly like, no, I don't want to talk to them right now. And they're like, no, you need to. So I just remember like crying on my bed in pain, just being like, thank you. Yeah,
Leave her alone, Russ and Sue. She doesn't want to talk on the phone. Ew.
So then after we get off the phone call, they like help me clean up, and they're like, I'm sorry, are you okay? Blah 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 blah. We go upstairs. I think we had like dinner and dessert. I'm sure we did. I don't even remember what we did that night, but that's what I remember is like wiping out. I have gravel all in my hands, and then I had to talk to my family members who I love. I love my family members, but I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone. It was a great time. So that's a birthday that stands out because it was bad. Another one that stands out, this wasn't on my actual birthday, but last year before I flew out to Kosovo, my mom surprised me with some of my favorite people in the world. It was Sophie's mom, Lori, Sophie's sister, Olivia, and then two of our friends from home, Joyce and Marquita, and they were up here in Lynchburg, and they surprised me at the tea room. I thought Mom and I were just going for tea, which would have been great.
Is that the infamous picture of Olivia?
Yes. Yes, and I walked in, and there they are sitting at the table, and I started crying because I was just so touched and so moved that they would come up and do that for me.
I love.
So that stands out probably because it was only a year ago, but also because it was just like a very sweet memory. When you're just like, wow, I feel so loved and cared for and appreciated. That was a moment for me. Yeah. Your turn.
We love memorable birthdays. Okay, my two bad ones that I remember.
I'm so curious about this, though. I actually don't know what you're
the one
either.
I'm gonna say. I don't think you know the first one. You definitely know the second one.
Okay.
The one I remember is I also might have been around 12. It was anywhere. Once again, my memory. It was anywhere from like 7 to like 13.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of years.
I remember it distinctly because, though, I don't remember anything about it except that I want to say I was younger, because me and Ansley have always had Peter Pan syndrome. And it was the year I remember, like, from a very young age, I started to get upset at my birthdays because I was getting older, and so I hated them.
Yeah, we did. We both
from
definitely
like
had Peter
not
Pan
a normal
syndrome.
age, like 11-year-old being like, I don't want to get older.
Yep. No, both of us were like that.
Yeah,
Was, like,
I didn't like my birthdays growing up because of that reason. And so I remember just being in a bad mood the whole day. And obviously, like, you're young, so you don't know how to emotionally regulate. And then it just like, starts a vicious cycle where it's like, well, it's my birthday, I'm supposed to be happy. So you get angrier because you're like, well, I'm not. And then you're just like, gah! And like, I already have horrible time regulating emotions. And so I was just like, bitch all day, to the point that I think I refused to come downstairs for dinner. Like, I was like, I don't want to. And like, my mom was like, come get your cake. And I was like, I said I didn't want a cake. And it was just like, I'm a horrible person. And I got spanked. I was so mean. I think mom didn't know what to do with me, and I was being so horrible that, yeah, I got spanked.
But do you
on my birthday.
Was I there at this birthday or no? Because I feel like we always spent our birthdays together most of the time. Because the one I remember where you got spanked, it was my fault. Do you remember that?
What?
Okay,
Another birthday? Yes! Oh my god, I forgot about it now. I blocked that one out because I was so embarrassed on top of all that. Now this all makes sense full circle. I distinctly remember...
That's why you don't like your birthdays.
I distinctly remember you weren't there on that birthday, actually, so that might have been you were in Alaska during that, Alaska. And that's also why I was mad.
Alaska birthday, yeah.
Because I was just like, I'm alone. Where's my friend? No, now, okay, sorry guys, you get a bonus story. Other story. I was such a brat.
Right now.
That's so embarrassing for me. Like, this is so embarrassing. If anyone wants to know who I was as a child, I was a fucker, and we were making, my birthday's in December, so we were making, t-shirts, because my mom's artsy and cool, so she set out t-shirts for us to decorate with those, like, what were those called? Paint gel, like, where you can, like, squeeze it, things, and it's paint, and you, like, squeeze it out on the shirt.
And then it, like, dries on the shirt, and you've made, like,
and it's cool.
Cool.
And I am a little bit of a sociopath, I guess, and I have, like, very intense control issues. And it's Christmas time, and Ansley's making a Christmas tree on her shirt. How old were we? I want to say we were, like, 4 or 5, 6.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna
young.
say, like, somewhere around 6 is what's in my brain, but I don't know.
We
somewhere
were young,
in there.
And I said, Ansley, your Christmas tree needs a tree trunk, you dumb fuck. And she was like, no, I don't want it with a tree trunk. And I was like, but it needs it. And she was like, I'm good. And I said, no, you're wrong. And it needs a trunk. And I grabbed the paint on her shirt and I drew a trunk. And that's not your fault, Ansley. Like, Ansley had a normal child reaction where she went, Sophie, no! And mom was like, bitch, no. My child will not be a sociopath. And so I got spanked.
Yep, so Elowen and I just distinctly remember being like, oh my gosh, Sophie's getting spanked. That's
crazy, though, that my mom spanked me on my birthday.
My shirt. And then I remember when I was like,
kill the
Sophie's
vibe,
gonna be
Mom.
ticked. And then I also remember Elowen and I just sat there, we were like, what do we do?
Because you just hear my mom spank me. And then did I just come back in the room just like...
Yep, and you were like, done. I just remember you being so done. And Elowen and I were like, Sophie, do you want to use the blue for your shirt?
I'm like embarrassed, even now. That's so embarrassing. Like, why do you have to be such a brat? But
You're
also...
6.
Right, but that's a crazy move. Like, I'm gonna color on your shirt. But I will say, like, I get it, Mom. I get it. But also, it's my birthday. Can we not embarrass me and spank me in front of everyone on my birthday? Please.
That's the one that I distinctly remember. Okay, so what's this?
So the last is the time Olivia sprained her ankle.
Oh, yeah.
That's classic. It was a beautiful birthday as a whole.
A good birthday, though.
We went, Olivia was like so nice and planned this whole Olivia's my older sister, and she planned this whole beautiful fun birthday for me. And basically, yeah, we ended up at the ice skating rink, and we were at the ice skating rink, I'm not kidding, 5 minutes maybe?
Not long.
Olivia steps on the ice. Like, steps on. And her first step, she loses her footing and twists her ankle so
Which
bad.
is surprising because Olivia's pretty coordinated. Like,
yeah,
Olivia's
definitely the most coordinated of us all.
She's coordinated. Like, this is not a normal move from
this
Olivia.
Bitch just ruined my birthday. So, like, we're all the girls who are there, once it's like 1, 2, 3, like 5 girls there, we're all like gathered around Olivia screaming. Like, she's also like not a screamer. Like, she wasn't like a big,
crying.
like, I'm in pain. Like, she was in
crying.
so much pain. The ambulance got called because we're also, important fact, we're without our parents. Like, this is our first like big trip. Like, oh my god, like, let's go. Olivia can finally drive. Like, eh. And mom was like, you guys can take the girls. We'll like allow that to happen. And then yeah, we had to call them and be like, Olivia's in the ambulance. And they're like, what? And then for some reason, my mom and dad were somewhere that they couldn't
they didn't
get
come
us.
get us.
Mom and dad
my parents came and got us.
Yeah. And they didn't, was mom even at the birthday dinner? Mom was like gone or something.
Well, because I don't think it was your actual birthday. It was like the weekend before your birthday or something. Because also, preface this with, frequently for Sophie's birthday, she was in the car driving to Iowa, where her grandparents lived. So usually we would have to celebrate her birthday like the weekend before her actual birthday. So I think that's what it was. I don't know where your parents were at, though. Because my dad's a doctor, and so he took Olivia. He, like, meets the ambulance at the hospital and is with Olivia. And then my mom came and got us.
And we went to Olive Garden.
And the van ran out of gas. Do you remember that? It was,
oh, yeah.
Olivia had left the car.
Classic young driver. Olivia, like, didn't fill up the gas.
I just remember mom starting to make this, hey, how long has the gas light been on? And we were like, the gas light's on?
And Miss Sue's like, we need to go to...
Yeah, we went to Olive Garden. That was a fun time.
That was a fun time, you know?
Good moments.
I like endless breadsticks. I like it.
I like it.
It's like, if you could design, or, you know, if you could plan yourself, which I know we both actually hate planning. So, not plan per se, but if you could just say what would happen on your birthday, what's a perfect
on a wonderful birthday?
What's a perfect favorite birthday moment that would happen?
I honestly, this is such a stupid cliche answer, but I really would say, like, just like my people being together at your family's house. I would say the Steltons are together. Fun fact, my last name is Melton, Sophie's last name is Steele, so our families are so close together that we decided to name ourselves the Steltons.
We literally made t-shirts.
We do. I'll wear it on the podcast at some point.
Like,
I don't think I have.
Who do we think we are? Yeah, I think you should.
I'll wear it at some point.
We gotta have matching day.
So I think what I would pick for my birthday is just the Steltons together at your house, just hanging out, like just doing the classics, right? Because my birthday's in the summer, so we could play volleyball, jump in the creek,
this sounds
maybe
like
go
my perfect day.
kayaking,
Yes.
have a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Just like that type of.
We have to play fishbowl, and everyone must fight.
Yes, exactly.
I love my favorite thing is watching Bridger yelling at Olivia and Dr. Russ yelling at my mom, and like, oh, it's so good. Love it.
So good. What would you say? What would your plan?
I mean,
be for
honestly,
your
that
birthday?
sounds like my also perfect birthday.
Aww.
Like, that sounds like, yeah, perfect day. Much to my whole life, I just have not appreciated it. I just don't like when my birthday is.
Much to my whole life.
I was gonna say much to my chagrin. Much to my chagrin.
Much to my whole life, I have not appreciated.
I'm just Chris swapped all the way.
Just pre-swapped.
Yeah, I'm not like a winter fan. Like, who actually likes a winter birthday? Like, ooh, we have to stay inside. Like, gross. Like, all I ever wanted my whole life was, like a pool birthday party or like a...
Couldn't you do that in LA though, or is it still too cold?
I think it just depends on the day. It gets kind of weird out here in December.
Yeah.
It could be.
Right.
But definitely in LA, I can achieve that dream for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just always want what you can't have. So I would love like a Hawaiian themed river birthday party.
Oh, like a little luau.
Yeah, just like a luau on the river.
Yeah,
I think that would
we
be
should just, like,
fun.
switch your birthday at some point. Like, let's pretend it's June 20th one day, you know?
Honestly.
Could be
I mean,
fun.
there's the girls that, what are they? They have their half birthday.
Right, that's
I'll
what I'm
give you a
saying. Let's do a
half-birthday
half birthday luau.
I am
for
that
kicks
girl.
and gigs.
Just for kicks and gigs.
Yeah.
Yes. I am a secret schmush, and I love surprises. So
I do too.
I'd love a birthday where I just wake up and every little moment is like, okay, now we're gonna go here for breakfast, surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna go here and do something, surprise.
No, I like
okay,
that
here's
too,
for lunch,
then
surprise.
I don't have to plan anything.
Oh,
So I'm like, if
I hate
someone
planning.
else will just decide what we're doing, I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it is because I like surprises so much. And I think that's why the tea room,
Yes.
whatever, sticks out in my head, is because I think that's one of the first times I remember being, like, surprised on my birthday. Like, genuinely, like, oh my gosh, I had no idea these people were going to be here, you know?
yeah.
Just fun.
I love
But also,
surprise.
both of our moms were such incredible, like,
Party
creative,
planner,
artsy people
yes.
that all of our childhood birthdays were winners.
No,
you
they
know?
were good. And Mom, I
were
will
great.
say, thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. We
I
love you.
will say to my mom's credit, she knew that my birthday was always hard for me just because, number one, emotions. Number two, she knew I just, like, hated it. And number three, I was almost always in the car because we would go to Iowa, where my mom is from, for Christmas. That was, like, our thing, which is so fun and had so many memories. But then you would just, like, sit in the car for 8 hours on your birthday. Yay. So to my mom's credit, there was so many good birthdays where, like, she made it very special for me. And it's December 20th, so many people, so many family members and friends were just like, here's your birthday and present. And as, like, a materialistic girl, I'm like, that's funny because Sam got a Christmas present and will be getting another present for his birthday. So
yeah, that's true. That's, like, something that's... I think I've had nightmares about that. Like, I accidentally only got you one present when you were in I feel like that's a nightmare I've had. Where I'm like, oh, I only got one.
Here's your birthday and Christmas. Okay, we need to hurry up because, as usual, we're already at...
Yeah,
should we just close it?
Crazy.
I was gonna say one more thing, but maybe we should just, you know...
I think you do it, you know? Who's listening at this point, anyway?
Who's even here at this point? You better be Mom, because I thanked you. My poor mom. I can't wait for any reason, people are listening to this when they finally meet my mom, and it'll be the same thing as, like, when they meet Zach. They're like, what a sweet woman.
You're like, oh.
How did it birth that gremlin?
Our moms are the epitome of just, like, beautiful mothers who did a wonderful job raising their kids, you know?
Which I will say, I know you might, what daughter wants to hear, like, you're just like your mother. But I will say, for your credit, Ansley, like, you are so much like Sue. Like, you're just a sweet, kind, like, good person.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you were also so much like Lori in the fact of, like, you know, just all of the facial expressions, the humor, the, like, drama, but in a good way. The, like, fact that you just care about people, like, so much. So you're like, I will do things for these people. You know what I'm saying? Lots of similarities, which is what we always say. Like, we are best friends because our moms are best friends and we're our moms.
And that makes sense. I just feel like it's funny because I give, like, black cat energy a little bit, and my mom's a golden retriever. So it's funny, though, when we're together. And she's like, hi, everybody, I'm Lori Steele. How can I help you today? And I'm just like...
As if she's like a Chick-fil-A worker. My pleasure.
Chill out. She does. She says non-ironically, my pleasure. To people.
That's true.
Like, she's like, it was my pleasure. Shh, stop being so nice. Okay, we're gonna end after this, I promise. I just have to know, on our subject of birthdays, like, what's your best favorite gift in the past? And, like, I don't know if you could have a perfect gift, but I feel like that's crazy. Like, I wouldn't know how to answer that. What's a perfect gift? Ugh.
Okay,
what's memorable gifts?
I've got 3, I will say very quickly, because they're just all very special to me. 1, Patagonia is like a brand that I really enjoy, and I always wanted a Patagonia coat, because I thought they were cool. I'm very outdoorsy, and my dad always called me Patagonia Girl, like, as a nickname, which I loved. So, one year for Christmas, this wasn't my birthday, but one year for Christmas, my mom and dad super surprised me with a Patagonia coat, because they had, like, found it crazily on sale. So that was, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, jaw dropped.
I have a coat.
Number 2. I love jean blankets because I like to sleep with weight on top of me. And one year, my parents also surprised me when I went to college with a jean blanket that your mom had made. And it was just like wonderful and comforting when I wasn't at home for the first time, and I loved it. 3, I would say, is our friendship ball that we pass back and forth. Sophie and I have like this metal ball that you can open up and put things inside of, and then we like, now we mail it back and forth, which is dumb, but that's mostly what we do most of the time because we don't live together. But when we were living, we would like secretly put it like under their pillow or like in their car or something, and just have like something cute and fun in it. And we lost our first one. Sophie gave me our first one probably when I was like 7 or something like that, because our moms have one. And so we're like carrying on the tradition, you know? And but then we lost it somehow, and so Sophie replaced it. I think that was last year. I think that was my last birthday.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That.
I didn't even remember. I was going to I was like, wait, did you get it or did I get it?
Sophie surprised you with that, and I had no idea that was coming, and I was so touched by that. It was just very sweet. So yeah, now we mail it back and forth, but... okay, what are your favorite gifts?
I couldn't even remember the gift I got you. I couldn't even remember the friendship ball, so I can't answer this question. I'll say the friendship ball.
Questions. You have some good gifts.
I know, but I can't remember. Can you just answer for me? The one I can only remember is like my American Girl doll.
That's a great one.
Like I remember
when you got
like,
those.
You guys remember when you're a child and like you have that gift that's like, this is the gift.
American Girl doll, man.
And damn, that was a good feeling. Because my mom was very like, you guys have to be old enough to take care of them, which I get. So we had to wait till we were like 11 or something, and everyone else had them, and I was like, ugh. So it was very exciting.
That was a great one.
I mean, my pony, kind of, just because that was such a gift. Like my father was like, my daughters want a horse, I shall get it for them. Which
they got a pony.
To you, Dad. What a dad.
Pony is still alive and well.
Yeah, they take care of him now.
Not to be ridden, so that was a big bummer.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now they just have a huge animal in their backyard that they have to feed and take care of constantly.
And this is true.
And that's on parenting. And my bike. Oh my God, my bike.
Oh, that was a really good one.
That was such a kind.
That was super sweet.
When I want to think fondly, like, obviously so many people gave to that, which makes me even, like, more like, oh my God, I'm so loved that so many people like donated to this because they loved me. But that just like thinking fondly of Olivia, because my older sister like championed the movement where she got people. I am in like, biking is like, if you think of me, think of that. Like I love biking, and I got my bike stolen out of my backyard. Like just things you don't think, like it was just on our porch in our backyard, but yeah, someone stole it. And Olivia, like, fucking crowdfunded for me through our friends and family and bought me, like, a really expensive bike. So.
Yep. And I remember the day we went and got that bike. That was one of the best days.
I was so happy.
And we went for a bike ride right after that. It was incredible.
Go buy a bike. Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, we have to go, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for staying the 6 minutes over that we took of your life today. Hopefully you did hopefully you cleaned your house while you listened to us.
There you go. I was about to say, you hopefully did something productive.
You're welcome. Okay, we entertained you while you were cleaning your house. Okay.
That's right. And on that note, Sophie
out. I was gonna say, do you have a recording or no?
No, I don't have one. I forgot to send it. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Do you have a recording?
I do. It's of my mom.
Because can't we just do like a voiceover?
Yeah, I think we can put her in at the end of this one.
Okay, there you go. So we can just cut it before that and then...
Or I'll just tell everyone, hey everyone, this is going to be my mom extroing us.
Extro.
Get us out of here. Okay, we're done.
Sophie out.